Okay, yard fanatics, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. Listen, fall is here, and I know you guys are wondering, BYD, when is it time to put down the Preemergent? Guys, if you've downloaded the Yardmastery app for Android or iPhone, it'll tell you exactly when you're supposed to apply a Preemergent to your lawn. All right, today we're going to go ahead and apply the Sunniland Prodiamine 65 WDG. What does WDG stand for? Well, it stands for wettable dissolvable granule or wettable dispersible granule. All right, and what it does is basically creates a barrier on the lawn to prevent weed seeds from germinating. Guys, this is not a weed killer, okay? It's a weed preventer. Okay, yard fanatics, and this is what it looks like right here. You get 5 ounces of this Prodiamine 65 WDG. Even though it says WG, that's WDG. And we're gonna go ahead and apply this. And I bet you were wondering, how in the world is 5 ounces of this gonna prevent weeds in my lawn? Well, I'm about to show you. Okay, yard fanatics, before we start, look, I'm just going to go ahead and show you some of the things you're going to need. You're going to need a scale, and this is just a basic food scale, nothing fancy about it. You can get them at Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Target, anywhere from $5 to $20, just depending on what you want to spend on it. Of course, you're going to need the WDG right there, and you can order that directly from Sunniland. And matter of fact, I'll leave links in the description so you can order that. It's only like $20, guys, and that includes the shipping. You're going to get 5 ounces of this, and it will actually cover 12,000 feet at half rate on Bermuda. Now, remember, this is about the Bermuda. Now, if you're going to do 2 applications, then this one bottle will cover 6,000 square feet per application, all right? So you're going to need a sprayer. Now, I got 2 kinds here. I got a battery, and I also got a handheld. All right, now, guys, this channel is built for the average homeowner. So I'm going to show you how to use both, but you can buy that anywhere. Lowe's, Home Depot for about $15. And they have different brands. This one is just like the Roundup sprayer, if you guys are wondering. You're going to need a safety mask right there. Cover yourself up. Stay safe. And you're going to need some gloves right there. Try to get 15 mil if you can. Make sure that they're water and pesticide resistant if you can. You may need a tape measure because you need to measure off the 1,000 square feet and some pesticide boots. Okay, yard fanatics, I'm going to make this real simple for the average homeowner. All right, now what we need to do is go ahead, and I want you to do this with me. I'm going to show you step by step on how to apply this. It's real simple, nothing hard about it. But if you're going to get a 1-gallon sprayer, all right, we're going to treat 1,000 square feet at a time. And the reason I'm doing that is it's easier to apply it that way when you're a novice or a beginner. All right, so what I've done is I've actually marked off 1,000 square feet, and let me show you. Okay, yard fanatics. Now, what I've actually done is I ordered some flags off of Amazon, and they were dirt cheap. And what I did was I measured 50 feet that way. There's another flag down there, if you can see it. And I measured 20 feet over, right there. So if you don't know how to get the square feet, remember, width times length equals square feet. So if I got 20 feet by 50 feet, that's 1,000 square feet. And if you don't know what a square feet is, guys, 12 inches by 12 inches square. And it's 1,000 of those in between those 4 flags. So that's where you get 1,000 square feet. Okay, yard fanatics, look, before we start, I just want to show you what this Prodiamine looks like up close. And you can see it's kind of granulated, kind of powdery. And once you mix this with water, it's going to turn into that liquid. Now, once you receive this product right here, guys, it's going to come in something like this. And it's going to be a booklet on it. When you get this booklet, start on page 20. It's going to show you the minimum and the max for your grass type. Now, we're doing Bermuda grass. The max, yearly max, is 0.83 ounce, not 8.3 ounces, and then like that is 0.83 ounce, which is actually lower than an ounce, because an ounce is 1.0. All right. Now, guys, when you get your scale, was one thing I want to show you is that most of these scales will have a mode button on it right there. You see that mode button? All right, when you push the mode button, it's going to change what mode is in. Right now it's in fluid ounces. We're going to do this in grams. You got pounds and ounces, and you got milliliters. All right, the reason we're going to use grams is because when you generally, I've said that you do 2 applications a year, right? 0.43 ounce per 1,000 square feet, and on your second application, which generally is in the spring, would be a 0.40. All right, we're going to use grams because these scales don't show the point. They have like fraction. So we're going to use the grams. Now we're going to use a standard 13 grams. If you want to know what that is, 13 grams is actually 0.46 of an ounce. Now I get the question, what happens if I go a tad bit over? If you're dealing with Bermuda grass, more than likely nothing is going to happen. But you don't want to put 5 ounces down per 1,000 square feet. That's just too much. So generally you're going to do the 0.43, or we're going to say 0.46 on our first application. And if you come back again and hit it with a 0.46, which is 13 grams, because I'm making it easy, I'm making the math easy, it's going to be a tad over, but it's not going to hurt your Bermuda lawn. But always follow the directions if you're unsure about what you're supposed to apply. Okay, Yard Fanatics. Now I got one of these little measuring cups, bought it at Walmart, a couple of dollars, and this is my primary use is for the outdoors. I use this to mix my chemicals. Do not use this, then take it back in the house for mama to cook on. Don't do that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set it on the scale, and where I see people make their mistake, they don't zero it out, because you see this is 119 grams. On your scale, it should be a 0 out button, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, once I hit the 0 out button, you see it went to 0. All right, our next step is to take the Prodiamine, and we're gonna go ahead and measure out the 13 grams. Now I'm just gonna pour this straight in here. Hopefully I can stop right at 13. All right, that's 13 grams right. Okay, Yard Fanatics, I want to show you this. The reason I got this because I want to show you this. If you look closely on the side of it, that 13 grams equals 1 tablespoon. All right, if we rotate it, 3 teaspoons, right at a taste over 15 milliliters. All right, I wanted to show you that because some guys were like, well, what if I don't have a scale, this and that? Guys, you can get away doing it this way, but you got to be careful not to go over your max at the end of the year. So if you're doing half an ounce, that should put you right at the 13 grams, or the 0.46 ounce where you need to be at. Now, that's just a little tip. That's where I got this cup. So next time, if you don't have a scale and you just have this right here, you know exactly what to put in it. Okay, Yard Fanatics. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this Scott's 1 gallon pump spray. And once again, we're using 1 gallon, guys, because it's just easier to do for the novice. You know, once you empty out that 1 gallon and you applied it evenly, you put the right amount down on your lawn. And let me show you a trick real quick. When you get these sprayers, matter of fact, let me get closer. Okay, when you get these sprayers, now you look on the back, you see I have it, I took a Sharpie and just kind of traced over the braille that they have. And that's me smiling, guys. And that's the half gallon mark. What you want to do is fill this thing up almost to the half gallon mark, or right at the half gallon mark. Then we're going to pour the Prodiamine into this container. And then we're going to fill the rest up to the gallon mark. Guys, because most people when they get this, they think the gallon mark is here. It's actually down here. So you want to go ahead and mark that off so you apply the correct amount. Now what happened if I actually fill this all the way up right here? It just means you're going to have to spray longer and evenly across the lawn to get that application down at the correct rate. Okay, Yard Fanatics, now that I got this right here, I'm simply just going to take this, pour it inside the container. All right, I kind of want to hold it over so you can see it, but I'm pouring it down in there. See that? Okay, yard fanatics, and if you look, you'll see that the color's changed. It has a yellowish tint to it. All right, next step is to go ahead and fill it up to that gallon mark. Okay guys, now that we got that done, simply put the lid back on it. All right, screw it down. And pump it up. And once you got it pumped, go ahead and lock it. Okay, yard fanatics, look, I get asked the question, BYD, how do I calibrate that pump sprayer? You don't. This video is for the average homeowner that's trying to learn these things. Once you get this pump sprayer and you have your 1,000 square feet marked off, your job is to evenly apply it inside that 1,000 square feet. Now you may have to make some adjustments on for your walking speed, this and that. You're not going to apply the exact same amount throughout the whole entire lawn. What I mean by that is you may have 0.46 here, 0.39 here, 0.38 here, 0.42 here. But the method I'm going to show you works best for the novice. All right, so let's try it out. Okay, yard fanatics, look, I'm going to show you a couple of methods in this video. The first one that I'm going to show you is called sidewalking. Now, sidewalking is a tad bit time consuming, but the difference between sidewalking and just straight applying it is, ideally, you're not supposed to walk back in what you spray. All right, now as a homeowner, you have that option, but when you see guys commercially doing it, they're just spraying and walking right across it, because it's all about time when you're in that particular business. So I'm going to show you the sidewalk method first. Check it out. Okay, yard fanatics, let me show you this before we get out there. Generally, when you buy these ones from the store, you're looking for this type of head on the box. All right, now it's going to have 3 functions on it. It's going to have fan, stream, cone. For today's application, we're going to use the fan tip. And another thing, guys, before you start, you need to agitate this as much as you can. You can do it before you pump it up or while it's pumped up. You do not have to take a paint stick and stir it up in there. This is the quickest way, guys. Close it and just agitate it. That's why we filled it up halfway. That's why we filled it halfway up with water. And then we put the chemical in it, and then we added the rest of the water. Now I'm shaking it up. Okay, guys, now if you notice, I got another little flag there. This is actually 10 feet because I'm doing half of it. All right, the first method is called sidewalking. Okay, yard fanatics. Now, I'm showing you the sidewalk method, and I want you to see what I'm doing. I'm actually spraying up, then I'm meeting my little halfway point, and then I'm coming back, but I'm not walking in the stuff that I'm spraying. All right, so check it out. Now, you see that spray pattern? That's the fan tip. Now, once I get to the end, I stop. I actually move over, and I can actually see where I sprayed. It may be hard to see on camera, and then I just come back. All right, right there at my little cutoff line. All right, and then I go over. Now, the great thing about having the pump sprayer that you can see, you can actually see what you're spraying. When you have it on your back, it's a little bit harder, because you just got to be kind of familiar with that sprayer to know when you're about to run out. So as far as the calibrating, it's not necessary. It's a bonus if you do, but if you don't, I don't want you to panic. I don't want you to panic. So if I sidewalk this thing all the way like this, and I get to, let me see, we say we're doing 250 square feet mark. You can mark that off also. I should have used up at least a fourth of this right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and to continue to sidewalk this area. Okay, Yard Fanatics, now you just saw me sidewalk 500 square feet. I got 500 more square feet to go. And this is what I want to show you. I started out with a gallon, and I'm at the half-gallon mark now. So the other half-gallon will go on the other 500 square feet. This is what I'm talking about for is going through all that calibration stuff, guys, bucket test. That is awesome. But the average homeowner is not going to do it. And I'm not going to act like they're going to do it. Go ahead and get that sprayer. And once you get one of these sprayer, guys, learn to master it. Don't keep swapping. Don't keep buying, you know, $600 sprayer or $300, because at some point it's going to get to where it's unaffordable. Okay, guys, now we got this Chapin sprayer right here. And guys, you can get this at any store, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. I'm always saying these places because that's what the average homeowner. These guys, they have that braille on the back of it, but you can't see it. So I took a permanent marker, I marked off the gallon. That's the half-gallon mark right there. Now I got some residue for some other stuff in there. That's not the water. I actually filled this up to half a gallon right there. Same as the other one. I'm gonna add the chemical, then I'm gonna fill it up to the gallon mark. Okay, guys, we got the half a gallon. We got the 13 grams right here, 0.46 of an ounce, 13 grams per diamond. We're gonna pour it in there. See that? Then we're gonna go ahead and fill it, rest it up with water to the gallon mark. Okay, Yard Fanatics, we got it to the gallon mark, and we just simply agitate it. All right. Okay, Yard Fanatics. Now this next method is with the rechargeable backpack sprayer. And one thing I want you to know, guys, when you are spraying this chemical, do not add a surfactant to it. You want this stuff to wash off the leaf surface down into the soil once you water it in. Adding the surfactant will make it stick to the leaf, thus harder for it to come off when you turn the water faucet on, sprinkler system, or however you choose to water it in, or with rain. So make sure that you don't add a surfactant. And this method I'm showing you is the way you basically see people doing. They just walking straight ahead and spraying it. Now, one thing about this sprayer, the tips are not the same. The tip on the sprayer kind of sprays out misty. It's not more focused like that fan tip. This method still works as long as you apply the proper amount in that 1,000 square feet. Remember, we're applying 13 grams or 0.46 ounce per 1,000 square feet. The challenge is just to apply it evenly. Now with the backpack sprayer, you can't see the back of it, all right? So you're gonna have to kind of gauge it at best, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, check it out. Okay, Yard Fanatics, look, before I start, I wanna show you this. Now, generally when you buy that backpack sprayer like the one you saw me with the Chapin, it's gonna come with a nozzle like this. It's not gonna come with a nozzle that has a flat tip. This one sprays kind of stream, or it sprays like a mist. And you can adjust the streaminess or whatever by using that. But what I want to show you is, when you use these pump sprayers, the pressure is not consistent. If you hear that engine and you see that pulsating right there. Now, I get asked the question all the time, BYD, can I can I use that and how is it going to affect my yard? Like I said, the rates will fluctuate. In other words, if you're trying to get a 0.46 even, 0.46 ounce or 13 grams, it's not going to be exact. Now, how would that affect the lawn? Guys, I've been using this sprayer for about 3 years on my 3 seasons on my lawn, and I haven't had any issues, major issues with weeds. Now, if you want to get more, precise, and you're the average homeowner, that handheld pump sprayer will probably apply it a tad bit more even. Now, I'm still going to use it because more than likely somebody went out and bought one of these and they just don't have the funds to go out and buy a 200-300 sprayer to get this down. You'll still get protection, guys, but let me go ahead and show you how to do it with that sprayer. Okay, guys, so you know I split it up, and that's the other 500 square feet to the flag down there. And on this side right here, we already did that side with the handheld 1 gallon pump sprayer. Now I'm gonna do half of this the way you see most people do it, where they just walk out there and they spray and they walk over it. That's fine, but my concern is when you're using a sprayer like this, it's not putting out the same output as one of those professional tank sprayers are. Their hoses are bigger, they're putting out a whole lot more liquid, and the rate may be actually slightly different from now. From what I've heard, that the formula that they use is a tad bit different from the one that we've been buying online. But this one works perfectly, because I mean, I've used it for years. The regular Prodiamine hadn't had any issue. So check this out. I'm gonna walk the way you see most people doing. Now I'm gonna use a sweeping motion kind of back and forth to apply this. So check it out. Okay, I'm spraying it side to side, go up, side to side, go up, side, go up, side, go up, side. Guys, remember, while you're doing this, you gotta still kind of understand how much chemical you have in that tank sprayer. Now, the downside to a tank sprayer is that you can't see it. You can't see it. Now, if you look at the directions basically want you to do this by yourself. Nobody else is supposed to be out here or walking on the yard while you're applying this chemical. All right. So you see how I'm going up, side, up, side. I got this at knee height, a tad bit below knee height. Don't do this on a windy day, guys. All right. So let me show you something else with a retrofit. Okay, yard fanatics. Now, I retrofitted this with the spray head that actually came with that, either the Roundup tip or the Scotch tip. Took it off that one, and it actually screws on to the end. Now I have this on the fan tip. Check it out. Now it's still pulsating, but I am getting a better coverage. Now, one of the things I like to do is to prevent from walking in it is you see me walk backwards with this. Now I showed you the side walking it. Now I'm finna show you walking backwards with it. The difference with doing it this way is that you don't track through the chemicals that you sprayed. Got that one, and you got that backpack sprayer, and you see it's wet retrofitted. Guys, walk. Let me see if I can get it. I'm going side to side with it. Come back, side to side. Come back, side to side. Come back, side to side. Come back, side. Come back, side. All right, and that's how you use it walking backwards. That way you don't step in the product that you've already applied. So, okay, yard fanatics, you see that it's not that hard. It's real easy to apply. And like I said, Sunniland and Yardmastery came up with a a good idea to come up with the $20 bottle. That's what I call it, the $20 bottle. That includes shipping, and that bottle will cover 12,000 square feet if you're solely just doing one application at a 0.46 or 13 grams. Sections out of that, a total of 6,000 square feet each. Now I'm talking about Bermuda yards. Guys, check page 20 and that will tell you the max and minimum for your lawn. But you can get up to 6,000 square feet coverage on one application on your Bermuda lawn. Like I said, it's only $20, no more buying the 15-year supply. And I like buying them like this, guys, because if you're only doing your yard, it's probably a better idea to buy it this way because you get a new batch. The only thing I don't like about buying the big bottles, 5-pound bottles, is that you have it for years and years and years, and the potency of that formula may deteriorate over time. All right. So, okay, Yard Fanatics, remember all the links are in the description if you would like to order any of these products. These are my direct affiliate links that will send you straight to the Sunniland Yardmastery website. All right. So, okay, Yard Fanatics, thank you for tuning in to Bermuda Grass Central. Guys, if you need to know more about the granular formula, which is the Sunniland 007, won't you go ahead, click here. Need to know more about Sunniland, click in that corner right there, guys. Guys, the subscription button is in the corner. Once again, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.